Bath, Michigan, May 18, 1927. Birmingham, Alabama, September 15, 1963. New York City, Washington, D.C., and the fields of Pennsylvania, September 11, 2001. Sandy Hook, Connecticut, December 14, 2012. These are just a few examples of the acts of extreme violence that show us that risk of these types of tragedies is a problem that has, and continues to be, a tragic part of our history. Thankfully, thousands of deaths from acts of extreme violence have also been prevented. So how do we reduce the risks of extreme violence without increasing fear or danger? The answers can be found in a new 494-page book, Extreme Violence: Understanding and Protecting People from Active Assailants, Hate Crimes, and Terrorist Attacks. 13 subject matter experts spent over 3 years reviewing more than 2,300 acts of extreme violence around the world to produce this meticulously researched, comprehensive, and practical book. The authors also have extensive first-hand experience as practitioners, successfully addressing these risks, including official post-incident assistance for more than 20 attacks around the world.
This book is unique because it's so holistic. It pulls together so many pieces of a complex puzzle to lay out a very clear picture of what it is we face in this society.
The book is written by practitioners. While some of the authors have served as university faculty, all 13 authors have extensive experience as practitioners in the field.
The book is about 3 very specific types of violence that we call extreme violence: active assailant events, hate crimes, and terrorism. These 3 categories are very rare events statistically, but they have a powerful impact on our society because they're so catastrophic, concerning, alarming, and terrifying to people.
It teaches us about hate crimes and things that we should all be aware of in the general public, from law enforcement to the private sector, on ways to keep us all safe.
A very important focus for the 13 members of the authoring team and for the publisher was to create a book that would be suitable as a textbook for both undergraduate and graduate studies, also be valuable for professional development programs such as certifications for law enforcement and homeland security personnel, but also a book that would be helpful for the practitioner, the people that are tasked with helping protect people and organizations from these 3 types of extreme violence. And that includes consultants and people developing and delivering training programs. So the book is written in a way to be useful for any of those types of audience. So if you were in an academic setting planning to be a practitioner, it's especially a valuable book.
Certainly for the law enforcement community and people who do any type of law enforcement or security.
The book is not only for university programs, but also for organization, practitioner, trainer, and individuals who wants to know more about acts of extreme violence to prevent and prepare for them.
I think students that are pursuing a degree in emergency management, and I believe all first responders would benefit from this book.
Anyone dealing with mental health issues that could overlap and deal with violent behaviors. How to protect ourselves from a complex, unknown assailant.
It is very important for us to understand acts of extreme violence so we can find effective solutions.
This book is important because when dealing with extreme violence, I believe as a society, we don't necessarily understand what constitutes extreme violence versus what's not.
We think this book is extremely important because much of the information in the media, social media, and even things presented at professional conferences, we have found from actually working 23 of these attacks, a lot of this information is just not accurate. It's very factually inaccurate, which is causing very significant problems, and in cases we've actually worked, it is causing fatalities.
Extreme Violence: Understanding and Protecting People from Active Assailants, Hate Crimes, and Terrorist Attacks is available at titles.cognella.com and at amazon.com. Instructors can find Extreme Violence in the Cognella title catalog and request a digital review copy. For questions or information on format and delivery options for your students, send an email to adopt@cognella.com.